Hi there, everyone. This is Darkside2K7, aka Sonic Sky Chaser. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday and everything. Okay, so basically, remember the videos I did about John Gruden being fired because of decades-old emails, and that the NFL's Players Association has managed to demand that they release more emails about their investigation with the Washington Redskins, now known as the Washington Football Team. Well, for whatever reason, the Democrats are now getting involved in this shit because I don't know. I don't even know why they're getting into this fucking shit to begin with because apparently it's not even their fucking business to begin with, but they have to do everything. I mean, heck, it's proven. I mean, heck, the Pink Floyd's album on the wall said it best. The Democrats want to control every fucking aspect of everybody's fucking lives. Fucking lives. Say they're for the people. Yeah, for the people, my black ass. Well, what else? But I'm reading this off of Fox News. Let me read you out this. The House Oversight Dems hit NFL with lack of transparency in the Washington handling and launched probe. The chairs announced in the investigation into the NFL's handling of Washington's workplace misconduct probe. Yes, because for some dumbass reason, that's way more important than what's happening. Yeah, instead of them focusing on the Hunter Biden's email scandal bullshit or the immigration or everything that's happening over in Afghanistan, this is their most focus. This is why Democrats always get is nothing but a fucking joke. But whatevs. The U.S. House Oversight Committee chairs Carolyn B. Maloney, Democrat out of New York, and Raj, can't pronounce his name for the life of me, Democrat out of Illinois, expressed serious concern about alleged widespread abusive workplace conduct within the Washington football team in the letter to the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. The congressional leaders announced an investigation into the NFL's handling of the matter and requested documents and information regarding the league's probe into the allegations of a toxic work environment. The NFL has one of the most prominent platforms in America, and its decision can have national implications, they say in the letter. Because anything that doesn't toe the fucking Democratic line, it has somewhat national implications. The NFL's lack of transparency about the problems it recently uncovered raises questions about the seriousness in which it has addressed its bigotry, racism, sexism, and homophobia, setting troubling precedent of other workplaces. Yes, because those are the four big fucking buzzwords that Democrats care about instead of anything else. Bigotry, racism, sexism, and homophobic. I swear I could make a joke, but I can't make a joke about a goddamn punchline, but what else? The committee is seeking to fully understand this workplace conduct and the league's response, which will help inform legislative efforts to address toxic work environments and work investigation process, strengthen protections for women in the workplace, and address the use of non-disclosure agreements to prevent the discourse of unlawful employee practices, including sexual harassment. We hope to and trust that the NFL shares the committee's goal to protect the American workers from harassment and discrimination. Yeah, protecting only one side. Yeah, protecting one fucking side. Protecting one fucking side of this. Of one side, but not the other side. But I fucking digress. The request came on the heels of reporting by the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, and LA Times about emails between former Las Vegas Raider coach John Gruden and former Washington football team president Bruce Allen. The emails revealed Gruden's racist, homophobic, and misogynist emails to Allen and other high-profile executives outside the league. Emails that, mind you, were fucking private and were 10 years ago. The emails were reviewed as part of an NFL workplace investigation into the Washington football team. Gruden's emails about Gordo was flagged in the investigation. Among them, their disparaging remarks about NFL's Players Association Executive Director Demotion Smith. There are said to be more than 650,000 emails as part of the investigation, according to the Associated Press. No other football figures' emails were flagged as part of the investigation. Yeah, shit. I'm pretty sure everybody also called Demouche Smith an asshole. Says a lot of things worse than Demouche Smith. I mean, after all, he's supposed to be the executive director of the Players Association to make sure the players get paid. But every fucking time, he let the NFL swindle them swindle the players out of tens of millions of dollars. But I digress. The NFL did not identify any problems anywhere near what you saw with John Gruden, a person familiar with the investigation told the AP. Additionally, the congressional committee members scrutinized the alleged cozy relationship between top NFL lawyer John Spaz and Allen. Those emails were revealed separately in the New York Times. In a letter to Goodell, Maloney and what's-his-face expressed his concerns about the numerous accusations made by former Washington cheerleaders in the Washington Post over a few years ago, and how the investigation yielded only a $10 million fine against the team owner Dan Snyder, which I'm pretty sure everybody figures that $10 million is a lot of money to the Nova, but to real mofos like ourselves, it's a drop in the bucket. It's mostly a drop in the bucket for Dan Snyder, and pretty much a slap on the wrist. We have received a chairman letter and shared her concern with all workplaces should be free from any form of harassment and discrimination. We look forward to speaking to her office soon, NFL spokesperson Brian McCarthy said in a statement to Fox News. Washington declined to comment because, well, of course they would. While some emails were revealed in a lawsuit for Snyder against the media company that accused him of having ties with Jeffrey Epstein, there hasn't been one person who was the focal point of the leak. Melanie Corbett, the former Washington cheerleader, told Fox News earlier in the week she thought Snyder was the leak. The NFL denied leaking emails to the media. I believe that Snyder leaked these emails, he said. I believe he's trying to put all the blame on Bruce Allen. He sent over a dozen private investigators to my colleagues' homes across the country to show up on cheerleaders' doorstep and ask them what their relationship with Bruce Allen was. An attorney with a firm representing Dan Snyder told Fox News in a statement Tuesday that any claim that he or any within the organization was behind the media leak was categorically false. However, Corbett said she felt confident that Snyder was behind the leak. I felt like he's been trying to pin everything on Bruce, right, and place all the blame for all the bad culture on him, which just is not true. Any suggestions by Ms. Colbert that anyone associated with the Washington football team was behind any leaks concerning John Gruden is categorically false and part of a pattern of misinformation being spread by Ms. Corbett, Attorney Judge said of Fox News. This leak brings to light that the women of the Washington football team were exposed in the emails, and we don't know the extent of it, Corbett said. Like I said, what Roger Goodell did, he fucking opened up a Pandora's box. And you know what happens if you open up a Pandora's box? Once that box is open, there is no fucking way you can close that bitch back. You can close it back up. And man, oh man, it is going to get ugly. But yeah. And also the comments, it's really funny. One comment, the MKTG professor said it best. Great, another distraction to keep from doing their jobs, and the people work which might actually help the people to say with inflation. How is this? Demented Bride said it best. How is exactly is this any of their business? Because man, it's the fucking Democrats. They want to make every fucking thing their fucking business. Even something that isn't supposed to be in their fucking business in the first damn place. Deborah 510 said it best. Wow. Just wow. They don't have time to fix immigration or investigate the glaring Biden family corruption, but they have time to investigate how the Washington cheerleaders are treated. It's a great use of taxpayer funds. Do they even have clue how petty and inconvenient and incompetent they look to the entire world? I think not. No, they don't, because they feel like whatever they're doing is like they try to do everything. They try to say the problem with Democrats nowadays, they try to act like they try to save the fucking world. But problem is, you can't save everyone. You really can't. Like I said, this whole shit, it's not going to, as much as Roger Goodell was hoping that this goes away, it's not going away, and it's about to get a hell of a lot more worse than it all. A hell of a lot more worse, man. That's for damn sure. And I really can't wait to see how this one plays out. In somewhere, John Gruden is fucking laughing his fucking ass off. So not only is he laughing at this shit that's happening now, but he's also planning a lawsuit to sue the Raiders for being fired for some bullshit. And I hope, and honestly, you know what? If I'm John Gruden, I'd only sue him. I also sue the NFL for forcing him to get fired. Like seriously, how the fuck you gonna fire someone over some fucking emails? Over some fucking emails he made, private emails he made 10 fucking years ago that had nothing to do with what's happening. But like I said, this is gonna get really juicy, and honestly, I really fucking can't wait. But I would like to know what your 2 cents on the whole thing is. As always, be sure to leave a comment, like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss another update. Share with your friends, share with your neighbors, share with your significant others, and that's about it. Until next time, this is Darkside2K7, aka Sun Sky Station, signing off. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to watch this video. It really means a lot, and I will see you in the next one. Catch you later. Peace. But seriously, there's a lot of fucking problems. The Dems have a lot of fucking problems that's happening in the fucking world that they should tackle. Yet they choose this. They chose this shit because this is important to them. Fucking Democrats. I swear. I fucking swear. And they wonder why the Let's Go Brandon chants are still going on. Which I will say, let's go Brandon. Fuck Joe Biden.